guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me and you're new here, I'm Yasmin. I'm a teenager who helps other teens learn about law and a variety of law-related topics to benefit themselves and to spread awareness. So today we are going to be talking about something extremely important and something that's crucial to know, especially in Canada and the US, where healthcare is not as much as a talked about a field, especially when it comes to your rights and the legal aspects of healthcare. Can you go to the doctor without your parents? What can you get treated for on your own? And is something actually private when you're a teenager? Let's break it all down so you know your rights and how to take care of both your body and your mind. So, what are healthcare rights? Healthcare rights are the legal protections that allow you to make choices about your physical, mental, and sexual health, often without needing permission from a parent or a guardian. These rights vary by state, but across most of the US, teens have more control than you might think. First, we're going to talk about privacy and confidentiality. One of the biggest things that teens ask is, if I go to the doctor, are they going to tell my parents? Here's what the law says. Doctors and nurses are legally required to protect your privacy, unless there's a risk of harm. Many states allow teens to get confidential care for things like sexual health, mental health, substance abuse, pregnancy, and STD testing. But if you're using a parent's insurance, your explanation of benefits, EOB, might go on the household. Ask your provider if there's a way to keep them private. What can you get without parental permission? Depending on where you live, teens as young as 12 or 13 can often get care for birth control, STI testing and treatment, pregnancy testing and prenatal care, mental health counseling, substance use treatment, and emergency care. For general stuff like a sore throat or broken arm, you'll usually need a parent or guardian. But for the issues above, you may have the legal right to seek help on your own. Now we get to a little bit of a heavier topic, and one that I personally believe is absolutely crucial for teens, especially with mental health cases and crises on the rise in the US and Canada: mental health and counseling rights. Mental health matters, and you don't need to wait for a parent to notice something's wrong to get help. Most states allow teens 12 and up to get short-term therapy, crisis counseling, or mental health evaluations without parental consent, especially if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, or trauma, you're having thoughts of self-harm, you're in a dangerous or abusive situation, and some therapists can even give you 5 to 10 sessions without notifying parents, but longer-term care might require consent. So, reproductive and sexual health rights. You have the rights to protect your body. Sexual health is personal, and it's protected by the law. Teens in most states can buy condoms and emergency contraception, get tested and treated for STIs, get birth control, access pregnancy testing and prenatal care, and choose whether or not to continue a pregnancy. Some states do require parental notification for abortions and others don't. This is often something to check with a clinic or legal hotline in your area. And I know with the current state of the world right now, abortion care is something that's heavily debated. And if you want to know whether it's permitted and legal in your state or not, I'll drop some resources down below to help you determine that. Next up is gender affirming and LGBTQ plus care. If you're part of the LGBTQ plus community and need care like hormone therapy or gender affirming counseling or HIV prevention meds, your rights depend on your state and your provider. In many places, clinics like Planned Parenthood or community health centers offer confidential affirming care for teens, with or without parents. If you're not sure where to go, talk to a school counselor or reach out to a youth health advocacy group. You're not alone. These are your rights in school health settings. What about care at school? Some nurses can often give basic first aid, medication with permission, and referrals. Some schools have SBHCs, school-based health centers, where you can get mental health counseling, birth control, STI testing, and routine checkups. And yes, in many cases, it is confidential. What if you're on your own? If you're in a situation where you don't live with your parents, are in foster care, or considered an emancipated minor, you may have more legal rights when it comes to healthcare. You may be able to consent to all your own medical care, apply for Medicaid or free clinics, and keep your health info completely and entirely private. Take control of your health, guys. Your health is your business, and even as a teen, the law gives you the power to protect your body, your mind, and your future. Don't be afraid to ask questions, speak up, or seek help, even if it's awkward or tough. You have a legal right to care, and there are people, doctors, counselors, and advocates whose job it is to help you. So down below, I'm going to drop a bunch of links for things like health counseling, Planned Parenthood, national sexual health hotlines, and of course you can always reach out to a school counselor or social worker for more advice. Thank you for watching this episode. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me so far, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Thank you.